Hi, I'm Sophia, and today I'll be delivering my informative speech. Imagine flying through the sky in a helicopter, caring for a critically injured patient, whose life depends on your skills and quick thinking. That's a normal day for a flight nurse. These nurses aren't just medical professionals, they're heroes who bring emergency care to people when every second counts. After reading articles from Nurse Journal and the Air and Surface Transport Nurse Association, I was amazed to learn that flight nurses often manage trauma patients flying at over 140 miles per hour. That kind of pressure takes skill, confidence, and calm under chaos. If you're someone who's interested in healthcare, emergency response, or a career that truly makes a difference, becoming a flight nurse might inspire you. It's a path that combines adrenaline with compassion. So what are flight nurses? Flight nurses are highly trained medical professionals who provide emergency care during air transport, and their career requires specialized education, skills, and courage. Today, I'll explain what flight nurses do, how to become one, and what their daily life is really like. First, flight nurses have incredibly important responsibilities. They're registered nurses who care for critically or injured patients being transported by helicopter or airplane. They work at a part of a small medical team with pilots and paramedics, stabilizing patients and keeping them alive during transport. According to the Air Surface Transport Nurse Association, flight nurses must make fast, independent decisions in high-pressure situations, often without a doctor on board. Imagine having to perform CPR or manage a trauma patient in a small, noisy helicopter. It's intense, it's demanding, and it's life-saving work. Now that we understand the main responsibilities of a flight nurse, caring for patients mid-air and providing life-saving treatments, let's move on to the education and training it takes to really become a flight nurse. To become a flight nurse, it takes years of preparation and dedication. You first have to become a registered nurse by earning an associate's or a bachelor's degree and passing the NCLEX RN exam. But that's just the beginning. Most flight nurses spend several years gaining experience in critical or emergency departments before they're ready to fly. According to Indeed's Career Guide, flight nurses normally hold certifications like CPR, ACLS, and CFRN. This stands for Certified Flight Registered Nurse. These credentials prove they're ready to handle life or death situations at any altitude. Now that we've covered the education and certifications required to become a flight nurse, let's take a closer look at what their job is really like on a day-to-day basis, including the challenges and rewards. So finally, the daily life of a flight nurse is exciting but unpredictable. According to Nurse Journal, flight nurses work long shifts, and they can be called at any hour, in any weather to respond to these emergencies. They might fly to a car accident, or to an injured hiker, or transfer a critical patient from a rural hospital to a trauma center. Many flight nurses describe their work as both exhausting and deeply rewarding. It's not easy to face trauma and tragedy on a daily basis, but the ability to save those lives in crucial moments is what keeps them going. Even though the job is tough, it's one of the most meaningful careers in the healthcare field. So now that we've explored what flight nurses do, the training they go through, and what their daily life work looks like, it's clear that this career takes courage, compassion, and skill. In conclusion, flight nurses combine the heart of a nurse with the quick thinking of an emergency response. They provide crucial care in the air, require specialized training, and face challenges that strength every single day. So, next time you see a medical helicopter flying overhead, remember, there's likely a flight nurse inside working tirelessly to save somebody's life before the hospital even comes into view. Thank you for listening to my informative speech.